Bobby Sherman, a veteran entertainer, is a well-known singer and actor in Hollywood. After becoming a teen idol, he became a household name in the late 1960s. Many notable singles were released by the star, including the multi-million selling hits Little Wyman and Easy Come, Easy Go. Sherman retired from show business in the early 1970s to pursue a new career as deputy sheriff, but he made a few appearances in the 1990s. Sherman also appeared in several television shows, including Frasier and Sanchez of Bel-Air. He is strong enough to appear in the 2018 series iZombie.
We adore what the legendary Mel Brooks has become, and it's no surprise that more people are falling in love with him years after he first came to prominence. In November 2021, he released his memoir, All About Me, My Remarkable Life in Show Business Maze. Brooks' book covers it all, from his Brooklyn childhood stories to his stint as a nightclub comic to his success as a film director. The star comedian promises to make us laugh even through written words, as he has in the past.
American actor and filmmaker Robert Duvall has spent nearly 70 years in the entertainment industry. He has won an Academy Award, 4 Golden Globes, and a BAFTA Award for films such Tomorrow, The Outer Limits, The Godfather 1 and 2, True Grit, and Falling Down. Robert was last seen in the movie Widows in 2018. He has since retired from the fast-paced Hollywood life. Robert now lives in Virginia and enjoys a quiet life on a ranch with his wife, Luciana. Robert plans to announce his retirement soon.
Alan Alda is best known for hosting Scientific American Frontiers in the 1990s, but he is also known as Captain Hawkeye Pierce from the television series Moz. After a long absence from the spotlight, this well-known American actor was cast in The West Wing, regaining his fans. Alan has received numerous awards throughout his career, including multiple Emmys and a Golden Globe, for his work in acting, writing, and directing. In his 80s, the actor devotes most of his time to charitable organizations and frequently appears on screen.
Jack Nicholson had a 50-year-long career. Since he retired in 2010, it's been difficult to envision Hollywood or the film industry without his astounding acting abilities. Therefore, Nicholson is without a doubt one of the best actors of his generation. Even though his first film offer was to be an animator in the 1950s, he became passionate about acting. In 1958, Nicholson made his acting debut in the movie The Cry Baby Care. The media praised him for his outstanding performance in Easy Rider, which helped him land roles in more important films like Terms of Endearment, The Shining, and A Few Good Men.
Lee Majors is an undisputed legend, having wowed audiences in the sci-fi television series The $6 Million Man and turning heads in The Fall Guy throughout the 1970s and 1980 seconds. The actor has been in the business for nearly 6 decades, winning numerous awards along the way. If you think Hollywood pressures will harm the famous actor, think again. Despite being in his 80s, Majors is still making waves in the industry, with his most recent appearance in the recently released film Narco Sub.
How can some people still look so beautiful in their 60s? Well, making big bucks from acting gigs can go a long way. Such is the case with Mel Gibson, who, judging by his loyal fans, looks the same as he did in his youth despite his age. He has an impressive Hollywood portfolio with many award-winning films such as Hacksaw Ridge and Braveheart. Still, it was his performance in the Mad Max franchise that catapulted him to international fame. Gibson has struggled with off-screen issues in the past, but he has overcome them.
Al Pacino's screen presence is so strong that he no longer requires an introduction. Over the course of his 5-decade career, he has won an Oscar, a Golden Globe, a BAFTA, a Primetime Emmy, an Offie Life Achievement Award, and the rare Triple Crown of acting. That is what makes him a legend. Pacino began his career in his 20s and later made his breakthrough as Michael Corleone in the Godfather series, and Justice for All, Scent of a Woman, The Irishman, Scarface, Donnie Brasco, and The Devil's Advocate are among his other films. Currently, he can be seen in the TV series Hunters.
Wayne Newton's story is one of Hollywood's most remarkable success stories. He began his career as a performer on a local radio station, where he gradually rose to prominence after landing a regular gig on the Las Vegas circuit. He was eventually dubbed Mr. Entertainment. Wayne was such a powerful performer that he was once thought to be more popular than Frank Sinatra. He had a long and illustrious career that allowed him to amass a lot of money. Unfortunately, Wayne declared bankruptcy in the 1990s, forcing him to turn his estate, Casa de Shenandoah, into a museum.
Clint Eastwood, or at least his face, is familiar to all active moviegoers. The American actor is one of Hollywood's most respected names, having begun with works such as the Rawhide series and the Dollars trilogy film, which brought him international acclaim. Clint has also made himself as a top director, having directed films such as 1992, Unforgiven, 2003's $1 Million Baby, and 2019's Richard Jewell. He is now in his 90s and continues to act and direct. His illustrious career has netted him a fortune of approximately $375 million.
Robert Fuller's love of horses may have led him to make guest appearances on Western shows like Buckskin. He was an actor as well as an excellent horse breeder. That's enough evidence to conclude that he has a passion not only for his horses, but also for entertaining audiences. As his career took off, Robert starred in several masterpieces such as Teenage His Thunder, Phantom Hill, and The Return of the Seven. In all these films, most of his fans were drawn to his deep, raspy voice. After a rough past, the retired actor is happily living with his wife, Jennifer Savage.
Cornelius' grandmother affectionately named him Chevy Chase, after a wealthy Maryland community. He was born in Manhattan, and few people are unfamiliar with Chase's transformative work on television in the 70s. Chase appeared on Saturday Night Live because he was a member of the original cast. Leaving SNL didn't stop Chase from reaching his heights. In the 80s, he starred in top comedies such as Caddyshack, Fletch, and National Lampoon's Vacation. Nonetheless, Chase has faced difficulties in his personal life and had to go to rehab to overcome his battle with substance abuse.
The 1999 classic Fight Club was an impressive masterpiece for its time, and it did a lot for its actors, especially Edward Norton. The movie put him in the spotlight, but that was just the beginning, because he also got the chance to play in movies like The Incredible Hulk and Mother Less Full Text. As a result, these and other legendary roles gave him 3 Academy Award nominations, but the spotlight soon moved away from him. Currently, the actor has made it known to the public that he's focusing on his son and his humanitarian advocates. Therefore, he's seldom seen on screen.
Probably heard of or seen the Bourne series, but did you know that Matt Damon isn't the original Jason Bourne? The legendary Richard Chamberlain was the first to play the infamous character, and he set the standard for how the role should be played. He has appeared in many films and TV shows, earning him the title of King of the Miniseries. Having said that, his serial portfolio includes The Thornbirds and Shogun, both earned him a Golden Globe Award. Despite his age, the star does slow down and has a couple more shows scheduled.
If you enjoy watching cowboy films, you're definitely familiar with Sam Elliott. He has, after all, perfected the somber, gorgeous, horse-riding gentleman stereotype that became popular in the 1970s. Elliott began his career as a character actor before becoming well known in 1979 with the blockbuster TV program The Sacket. He gained widespread appeal as a Hollywood heartthrob thanks to his long mustache and strong baritone. He even received notable parts in the films A Star is Born and Conager, for which he ultimately received his first Golden Globe nomination for Best Actor. Elliott, who appears in the Netflix series The Ranch, seems reluctant to hang up his boots these days.